Mustafa. We are talking web site interfaces and how to make them, more easy, more scannable. So this is like a very popular trend of like the importance of getting into headlines and how to be more concise. It gets into UX writing, but it's a broad topic. But UX design, scanning for readers and designing for readers. What are your thoughts? Where do we start?
Okay, so I mean, we wanted to look at some of the, I suppose, um, incorrect things that we've been taught over the years. So I mean, way back when there was this term called above the fold, and it comes from print, and it's basically when you had broadsheet newspapers, um, the ad that sat above, and the way they were folded, the ad that sat above the fold was more premium. So and that's because people would see it when it was naturally folded in their hands. And so
Right.
when you open up the newspaper, the ad that appeared below the fold was less worthy. And this term, because a lot of web designers in the early days transitioned from graphic design, they started bringing over these terms, which didn't really make sense in the web. So this term above the fold has consistently been about. And so this brought about this idea that people don't scroll, and people, the way people read is because they comes from this very print um, ideology that we've had. And so looking at some research, what we find is there's actually two types of readers. Like you have the scanners, which make up a large portion. I think it's like 50 to 60% from what I can remember from like this study that was done with Slate and other news websites. And the scanners type readers, which make up a majority, what they do is they look at the header, they'll look at sort of like pull out quotes, maybe some of the images, just to almost to get an idea whether they should commit to reading. And maybe just try and grab bits and pieces. So you also have to understand the context of people reading. They might be doing some research. They might be trying to back up their claims. Because, when people have arguments, they're like, I know that this is the truth of blah. And let me try and find that one article that I found on search. And they're basically scanning. And a lot of people treat the web as this kind of utility of backing up their whatever. Be it students, people in a bar. Well, we don't have bars anymore. So you have those as a type of readers who scan, and so they will be scrolling across the whole page. So this idea of above the fold doesn't make sense in this context. It's more about strategically picking out key parts of your content that will actually allow the people to scan to use it in this way. It's not like a good or a bad thing. This is the behavior, and what we want to do is when we're designing stuff is wrap around existing behavior.